Yeah, we back, baby. It's your boy K Young bringing you the news. Fresh eating off a grid boat. Cheese steak, but them jokers forgot my eggs, man. God damn. You ain't never had to go to Waffle House ask for no eggs. You ain't never had to do that, bro. Was a grid bowl supposed to have eggs? If a grid bowl is in a bowl is full of grits, come on, bro. I don't even want to get in that. That's neither here nor there. I did eat that motherfucker. I paid for it. I'm supposed to eat the shit. Now I'm gonna leave a $5 tip. I left a $5 tip on a to-go plate, man. Who leaves a tip on a to-go plate? I was feeling generous. I'm gonna be thinking about that $5 for the next 3 years. 3 years. Man, listen, dog. The news, Drake now got hit with that RICO, man. I don't think it's no federal RICO, no state RICO. I think it's one like them little civil RICO, like civil lawsuit RICO type of situation. It's between Drake, Steak, Adin Ross, DJ Akademiks. Those are the main. Drake and Steak are the main ones, but they're also going to mention Adin Ross and DJ Akademiks because they're on the case, whatever. Of course, there's going to be other people on it, just not them four. But it's just supposed to be saying like the tipping feature and like they pushing money from one person to the next person, then that person take the money and use it for personal reasons. And they saying Drake using that personal money after he get tips again, he using it for his streams. Now they saying he inflating his streams, and it's just so ironic. He sued UMG. I want to say Universal Music Group, not Warner Chappell. I want to say UMG for inflating the Not Like Us record with Kendrick Lamar. Y'all remember? Cause that it didn't settle nothing. It just got dismissed. It got dismissed in favor of UMG. So what that tell me is UMG put an investigation on Drake. Anybody can have a private investigator. They legal, ain't it? How they in business? They ain't like they drug dealers. They put an investigation on Drake. But then now I think about it, they wouldn't have to. They is in charge of Drake. But it's like, Drake, you gonna do us like this? And we not give you that $500-600 million deal? Of course, Drake can get no $500-600 million up front. But he getting a bag. He gets bags. He gets bags. I want to say Drake got at least $100 million liquid. At least 100 M's liquid. Elon Musk, $1 billion liquid. Jeff Bezos, $1 billion liquid. Jeff Bezos' ex-wife, $1 billion liquid. Bill Gates, $1 billion liquid. Them jokers in Dubai, $1 billion liquid. Even though their money transfer over to our money at a lesser value, it's gonna equal $1 billion. You got oil. So I still have to say Drake got a bag and they know Drake got a bag. I don't know, I'll be yapping and shit. The tipping, like, come on, bro. A lawsuit, it's kind of like if Drake gonna be paid to UMG, UMG gonna be paid with Drake. Because who's the law come from? It said a RICO. From who? The tipping feature. Because why is it missing his streams? Drake just had a lawsuit with when it coming to streams with the opposition. And he going to UMG about the opposition and inflating numbers because he know how the machine works. The machine ain't helped Drake out. But it is, Drake has needed less help from the machine over the years, maybe in more recent time. But once Drake really pop, it went, I'm about to spend $250,000 on this record. It's the people are requesting the record. He is doing marketing budget and payola, but he ain't doing $250,000 worth of payola. And if he is, but I just don't believe it to be true. I ain't gonna say it's unlikely, because nigga, I don't know. But why is the streams being mentioned in this RICO? There's not no, like I said, federal, state level RICO. There's none of that. But I don't know how that's possible. I ain't no motherfucking gangbanger. I ain't no criminal. None of that. I'm not. I'm a civilian. With that being said, it said the tipping feature, and they got DJ Akademiks and Adin Ross in it. And Stake, of course, Stake is a gambling site, and they're funding Kick. I don't know if they're investors or they're funding. It's one of those two. That's how they're so able to pay out so high, because people are going through Stake to try to make money, and of course you lose more than you win. So once Stake, if Stake and Kick was to reach a balance of users compared to Twitch, the payouts ain't gonna be the same. I mean, it'll be lesser, but it'll be more than Twitch. I mean, gambling, dog. You gambling. But who you promoting to? Kids? Who streams? Is it 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds, 80-year-olds, 70-year-olds? It can't be that demographic. Like, if these people watching TV, okay, you got commercials. Mesothelioma. If you taking Ashmerdine in the past 10 years to kill your liver spots and your spider vein, shit like that ain't gonna be on Twitch. So who's the audience? Stake is gambling, spending your money trying to hope you can win something. So the tipping feature, I don't know what the tipping feature, that like the sub feature, like the how you got on TikTok, you can give. I want to say TikTok says gifts, like you give galaxies, roses. They got it. They got their money currency, and they like the emoticon. If it had to be a physical rose, the rose amounts to this amount. The galaxy amounts to this amount. The ice cream amounts to this amount. Is that what they talking about when they say tipping feature? Possibly, but like, so you're saying, but it seems like they're tipping amongst each other. Either they're getting a bag from Stake, and they take the Stake money and give it to somebody else who got a Stake bag, and then that person who already got a Stake bag give it to another person with a Stake bag. So where it seems like they're spending the money, but they're really pocketing it. I don't know if that's not money laundering. Like, what the fuck? The fuck they gotta do anything? Tipping feature. They're just trying to like annoy it because it's Drake. But they want to talk about the streams. And if it mentions streams, what the fuck Stake and Kick gotta do with fucking music streams? Nothing. This shit from the label, dog, because Drake one of the top dogs. And all within all genres. I said one of the top dogs. Taylor Swift is out doing rock bands. Rock and roll. The best rock and roll, Morgan Wallen. Morgan not rock and roll, he more country. I'm saying, but like, I'm gonna get like Morgan Wallen, any rock and roll, any R&B, any rap, any. So if Taylor Swift is doing big, she had her whole dispute when it came to with Scooter Vaughn, or just Scooter Braun, I think his name was. And he started off as a assistant, if I believe, at a label, or intern or something. So the people who really getting these bags for people, or for labels, or for certain private investors, they're gonna go through the most shit. And they shit gonna be looking the most clean because they got the bag to support it. Because they don't want, the investors or labels don't want to mess their bag up. So this whole little RICO situation, people trying to say it's a lawsuit. Okay, it's a lawsuit. I don't believe it's no federal or no state charges. You go to prison. But nigga, this dealing with the fucking American society, bro. You ain't, these jokers had slaves, bro. So I don't know what you want me to say, but that is some news if you didn't know about it. I mean, what the hell you think about it? He just had a stream with Ben and Don. I'm talking about Drake. Drake had a stream with Ben and Don. Drake had a stream with Adin Ross. I don't think Drake been on stream with Akademiks. But it's just like, cause I was thinking about going to Kick for the payout. But I'm like, damn, if they backed by Stake, that's gambling. And it's just like, not like a true guarantee. And I gotta look up more how did Twitch build its backbone. Because I know Twitch has investors, even from the beginning. You had to have investors, and then like even along the way, when it comes to advertising investors, you're gaining those individuals. Of course, Kick got, I don't know if Kick got ads, but I don't think it's a viable option, dog. I don't think it's a viable option. Cause like, it's like you have, people had MySpace and went to Facebook, but who was Facebook's competition? Like, during Facebook's height, like right now, is Instagram Threads? No. Reels? Now, if you're saying like Facebook Reels, competition would be YouTube Reels, but if Facebook owns Instagram, so it's like that kind of simultaneously, but YouTube doing that shit. It can't be Twitter because Elon Musk saying like he trying to increase the creator payout. So I mean, come on, man, come on. Tesla, nah. See, we can't do that. We can't do that. So I mean, put your thoughts in it about this Drake lawsuit catching this RICO. They talking about the tipping feature between amongst all those individuals. I know it's more. I know it's more. I know it's more. They just naming the higher up ones, the highest ones. And if it's a tipping feature, I think it's like if you just throwing out a gift, you donating. You know what I'm saying? But like I think they're using the steak bag to donate to one another, and they keep their original bag on the back and like, okay, I'm gonna cash it out and get it back to you. I'm cash out, get it back to you. Or just like, okay, I got this bag. I'm gonna cash app to you, boom, and then you give me my bag, what I received from Steak, you took it to me over a period of time, so I can just cash that out completely because the deal with Steak says you got to give it out. You know what I'm saying? But then you talking about inflated streams. I don't think DJ Akademiks is trying to inflate Drake streams. I don't think Adin Ross is trying to inflate streams. Now, when it comes to Drake and Steak, I don't know. But if machine is machine, J. Cole, I tell you, rappers using machines. So you do, but then he did a song with Drake. So was the machine involved with him and Drake? I don't know. I don't know. So you use the information how it need to be used. And I'm gonna say right there, it's your boy K Young. Gone.